Cutie. Chit chat with Cutie. Chit chat, chit chat, chit chat with Cutie. Chit chat with Cutie. Chit chat with Cutie. Chit chat, chit chat, chit chat with Cutie. What's up, cuties? Welcome to Chit Chat with QT. Join me as I discuss hot topics, celebrity news and gossip, reality TV show recaps, and more. Everything that I discuss are my own personal opinions for entertainment purposes only. Now, before I get started, please make sure to like the video, hit that notification bell, subscribe to the channel, and sit back and enjoy. What's up, cuties? We are back. We are back. Welcome, welcome, welcome to each and every one of you that are watching. This is a public live, but the chat is for members only, for the cutie crew. You guys want to join the cutie crew? Please feel free to do so. But just a little something special. Please hit the like button. I will say that. And possibly, once I'm done with my commentary, I will open up the live. But the cutie crew is special. So I wanted to make sure that I show them some special love. Hey, Angela, it's Tay T, Teresa Wright, Deborah Jackson. Hey, Gwendolyn. Hey, Lizzie. Hello, Gloria. Hey, Creole girl. How are you? We got Tay in the building as well. Doris Leak. You know I'm going to read Doris's comment. She always puts us in the mood of positivity, and I appreciate that, Doris. You say, blessings, my kings and queens. I pray for everyone to have a blessed evening on purpose. She prayed for us on purpose, and also says, sending prayers, love, peace, blessings, and positive vibes. Thank you so very much, Doris. I appreciate you. I really, really do. Hey, Creole girl. Hello, Miss Lady. How are you? Let's see. Mama V, Gail Freeman. We got my sis Deshonda in the building. Hey, Deshonda. Hello, Pamela. We got my sis Pink Diva in the building, also known as Pink Table Topics. You guys make sure to join us tomorrow over at Pink Table Topics. She does go live on Tuesdays, every Tuesdays at 6:30 Central. So make sure. Hey, Tyra, how are you? Hello, Mrs. T, how are you? Girlfriend Chronicles in the building. Always India, Samantha, Bonnie, Baby Peaches. Wow. Cutie crew represent. Okay, Tyra. No problem, sis. Let's see. Hey, Bevy, how are you? Cricket. Hey, Cricket. Patricia G, hello. Okay. And Leah's grandma plus one. Let's see. Cookie from the Shy. Jenny B in the building. Let's see. Juan D. S. Horton. And so far, that is all of the cutie crew that is in the chat. We do have 166 watching. You guys hit the like button for us. I appreciate you guys that's in the bushes. And also shout out to the replay gang. You guys see the title. Maurice. Let me put this back up here, child. Maurice, you own a whole reality TV show, and we're just getting your reality. Really, sir? Two daughters. Two daughters. Really? Hey, good bad apple. Oh Lord, Teresa Wright said hello to all the spectators as well. Lord, Teresa, I'm gonna go ahead and do it just for you. For those of you, Z Frenchie, Red, and you too cute. My sisters is strolling on and Cutie Crew. Don't forget our members only live will be for Thursday, child. Thursday. SKR in the building. Thursday will be our members only live. And then I'm gonna put up a poll. You guys let me know what day do you want to watch our flashback. We'll be on Love and Mary Tunstall season 1, episode 3. And I need to know if you guys prefer Friday or Saturday. Because yeah, let me know. Aunt Debbie in the building. Hey, Aunt Debbie. I was gonna text you. Make sure you okay, but I see you. And excellent live today. We understand that you had to cut it short. We get it, but great live, Aunt Debbie. Hey, J28. Okay, so I'm gonna look away from my phone, guys. And like I said, we just not child 8 seasons and getting some reality. But before I get there, I am completely heartbroken. Heartbroken. Rest in peace to Sonia Massie out of Illinois. I'm so upset and angry. This story broke actually a couple days ago. Oh, where I don't even want to call them, what I was about to call them. She was unalive. She was unalive by the Popo, Illinois deputy, and heartbreaking. Body camera footage was released. She actually called them to come to her home. And we'll discuss this more in members only. YouTube be tripping. We will discuss. Jenny B, that video did something to me. It really did. And naturally, people are saying say her name, and remembrance as well of Sandra Bland. Um, my family is very close friends with Sandra's sister, Shantae. She calls me auntie. So that definitely did something. And this was unimaginable. Unimaginable. And I just wanted to make sure to start this live off by saying rest in peace to Sonia, and prayers and condolences go up to her family. I am disgusted. And as I mentioned, we'll discuss more in um, members only on Thursday. He was a good bad apple. And I don't want to get into the politicalness of it all, but I will say that somebody wants to make it where popos won't even have to be charged. Somebody. So prayers and condolences. Brutal. What happened? And yeah, that footage is, too much. It really is. So I wanted to start off with that, and then we will definitely go ahead and get into Mr. Man. Mr. Man. Mr. Man. I don't understand it, but you guys know I always tell you I will suffer through it, just like Kimmy had to do, and watch some things for you guys. Um, who child? Maurice, and I'm sorry, I'm still thinking about Sonia Massie, but Maurice was asked a question by Dustin Ross. It had to do with what we're watching currently on Love and Marriage Huntsville when it comes to the adult Fletcher children. And he was asked about that. What were his thoughts as far as parenting a child into adulthood? And that's when this dude said, I got 3 adult children. 3 of them. Said he don't talk about his daughters on the show. And I'm like, what in the actual HE double hockey sticks? Yes, Jenny B. Yes. Tyra, I'm going to get to that. At the end, I see your comments, sis. You guys hit the like button. Please make sure to do so. And I'm going to go ahead and put this here as well on the screen. But that's the last time I'm looking at the chat for now. So again, if it's something important, put a color. It could be $1. I don't care. Put a color on it so I can see it. Hey, daughter of Israel. Hey, Creole girl. Okay, I am done looking at the chat. But we've heard rumors before. I know I have of daughters, a daughter or something. And the rumors were that they are possibly stepdaughters. Possibly. But the way Maurice answered to me, I think is his daughter's daughters. I really, really do. And again, this is a reality TV show. And let's say these grown folks opted out of being on reality TV. Still, no mention of them. No mention at all. I don't get it. And if you've done that all this time, why even mention it now? But he said one of his grown kids is a chef, one is in cyber security, and the other one works for him. And yeah, you couldn't have said that on the show. Seriously. For me, Maurice and Kimmy need all the help that they can get when it comes to storylines. And I do believe that that could have helped a little bit. Why the secrets? We are in season 8. This could have been said season 1. If they are stepdaughters, then you could have said that season 1. I just don't understand. Now, for the Cutie crew, we know that we just watched Love in Marysville season 1, episode 2, just this past Friday. And something else that Maurice said in this interview with Dustin was strange to me. Before I get to that, thank you so much, Tyra, for gifting a membership. How do they do that? Maybe they do that from somebody that's spectacious, because Irene Bay is now a member of the Cutie crew. So Irene, it looks like you were in the bushes. And look,
y'all came here to be spectate, whatever the word is. I probably want to respect that.
You were gifted a membership from being a spectator. Thank you so much, Tyra. I appreciate it. And welcome, Irene. Hopefully, we will see you in our members only on Thursday, Let Loose Lounge Saturday or Friday. Your girl, we'll discuss Cutie Crew. But what are you all's thoughts, real quick, before I move on? When it comes to that, you wasn't in the bushes. Well, how were you gifted a membership? I'm going to have to look into that. I'm just wondering how, Irene. Because unless maybe YouTube has it where if a member was gifted a membership, maybe the next month you won't have to pay. I don't know. But anyway, thank you for being here. But put your comments in the chat real quick, guys. Or I think we may have a little time. I'll drop the link at the end. Maybe that's what I'll do. I felt that it was strange. I felt, and I still feel, and I've been feeling that the Scots hold a lot of secrets. for some reason. And I don't get it. For me, honestly, the only person that's really been transparent on Love and Marriage Huntsville is Mel. Now we can tie in Martell by way of Mel, but if it was left up to Martell, none of his mess would have been on the show. Mel would have kept their business in the household like he wanted, and he would still be married. But when it comes to transparency, Mel did that. And like I said, here it is, 8 seasons in, and this man just Dustin was shocked. Dustin was shocked. And Dustin, we gonna need a little more pushback from you when it comes to these interviews because you was just like, oh, I ain't know that. You ain't say what? Well, man, how come you didn't mention that you've been on this show and blah blah blah? I'll get into a little more of Dustin in a minute. Dustin in a minute. But as I mentioned, the Cutie crew and my Patroni cuties, excuse me, we watched Love and Marriage Huntsville season 1, episode 2 this past Friday. And in that episode, we noticed some things. We noticed some things that Mr. Maurice, way back then, season 1, episode 2, had sex on the brain, just like he do now. And Dustin asked him about the scene where he and Kimmy were bike riding. You guys remember that? And then we know the interview that came after that. And we know what Mr. Man said. That Kimmy basically rolls over and suffers through it to make sure that he's satisfied. He did that while she was battling the big C, cancer. While she was, in my opinion, because I would be scared for my life. I've been diagnosed. Now I'm faced with radiation, chemo, medication, all of that. But in this interview, guys, Mr. Maurice wanted to act like he said all of that. Again, everything that I just said. She rolls over and suffered. He said it with his chest when he was talking to Carlos. But he said it was because he was scared. He said, "Ooh, child, it's the plan in your face for me." He said that because he was scared. And he said he had to think back. And he was like, saying this is not like you, Maurice. Why are you saying this? Oh, it's like you, Maurice. Sir, is this the same Maurice that came out and said on reality TV that he slept with 6 women in one day? And now you want us to think that in that transparent moment where you said Kimmy was rolling over, suffering through it, you want us to believe that you only said that because you were scared? No. And he said that now the 6 women were before he and Kimmy were married. You guys know that. 6 women one day. Kimmy, that wasn't a red flag for you. Because we talked about that after we watched season 1, episode 2, a couple days ago. This man was a big walking red flag. He said that he agrees with respectful cheating. Kimmy looked shocked. So what you're saying is, as long as the other person don't find out, that's exactly what he meant. They were dating. Well, I don't know, Red Ann. I'm going to say allegedly. So I don't know that for sure. I wouldn't doubt it. They did date for what, 6, 7 years, but for the sake of this video, I don't know that for sure. So we'll say allegedly. But a walking red flag. And this is the thing, Kimmy, for us. We talked about this as well. We believe that Kimmy did everything and agreed with everything to get and marry Maurice. If he had 6 women in one day, Kimmy, did you just think that that appetite was just going to disappear? No. And that's why he wanted to hump her even when she was recently diagnosed and experiencing that life changing sickness. I don't get it. So I think that, again, Kimmy bent over every which way, three, four, five, six, seven times a day to get him. He's a younger man. She wanted him from the time that she saw him on Facebook, all of that. And I think that, yeah, she probably bit off a little more than she can chew. I know she's tired. But he went on to say that he just didn't know how to cope with the situation, guys. That's why he said that. And he was acting out. Acting out. Acting out with what? His painess? Like what? That's not an act, sir. In my opinion, that's the real you. And again, go back through the previous seasons and we will see, and Cutie Crew and my Patroni Cuties, we will see this because we're doing the flashbacks. You will see just how much this man has talked about sex. Talking about he lost control of his reality. That's what he said in his interview. That is your reality, y'all. You let it be known before you even marry Kimmy after making a hold on for 7 years. That is your reality. You say it out your mouth that you want to do it 3, 4, 5 times a day. You guys remember the scene when all of the couples went and they were with Dr. Francis, Tiffany, Big Lou, Maurice, Kimmy, Marceau, Tisha. Were they the only couples? I guess so. At the time, I think that was all the couples. I'm gonna get to that, Doris, because I agree with you. But if you guys remember that, then you also remember that that was one of his complaints then. sex. Doris, I wish you could see my notes because what I have next is I would have respected him more if he just came out and admitted that he is a sex addict. I would have respected him more if he would have said that. I also would have respected him more if he really, really would have just taken accountability and said, you know what, man, that was so effed up of me to say. I don't know what the heck I was thinking, even if maybe at that time I was a little hot and wanted some. There's no way in the world that should have came out my mouth. That's what he could have said. This was the time to, go ahead and try to redeem yourself from that. No, he said he was scared. He was scared because of Kimmy being diagnosed and he just didn't know how to handle that and all of that. All of that. Come on now, Maurice. Come on. Then he said, you know, we had just gotten married when she was diagnosed. What? Kimmy and Maurice got married how many years ago? The show came on in 2019. They probably got married, what, about 2020-ish or something? That's not just getting married, although it is still a young marriage, 3, 4, 5 years in. But no, you guys did not just get married when she was diagnosed with cancer. I don't get it. So he made that worse, if you ask me. Something that really threw me off with him, and it just gave me a glimpse into probably their household. While he was talking, he was nodding his head yes to Dustin, which is a signal to agree, and kept saying, right? You know what I mean, right? Right? No, dude. Wrong. Wrong. But in the end, when it comes to the disgusting things that he said at that time, that she rolls over and suffers through it, or what, however he said it, He said he was just throwing a tantrum, child. Throwing a tantrum. No, sir. No. And look, this is what I think. Those Scott men, they play mind games. They do. And I bet you they win every argument because I would be drained listening to them lecture about a situation and all of that. I would be drained and probably would just agree just to get them to shut up. But they play mind games for real, gaslighters for real. And when it comes to that part, Dustin, you didn't do your due diligence as an interviewer because you should have pushed back on that. Okay, man, I get what you're saying as far as how you felt when she was first diagnosed and all of that. But how does that equate to her rolling over and suffering through it? You should have pushed back on that. So I don't know. I got a little more about the interview, but Dustin, everybody got their own styles of interviewing and all of that. But Dustin really, really, really used to have his free thoughts, in my opinion, when he used to sit down with Carlos in the beginning. In the beginning. Thank you, Girlfriend Chronicles. Girlfriend Chronicles said Dustin ain't bringing it like he used to. Nope. S. Horton said, I was very disappointed in Dustin. What I picked up when it comes to Dustin, because we know that Dustin is, he's gay and that's his right and all of that. I think when it comes to the men, he just tries to be overly cool with them. You know what I mean? And yeah, I was a little disappointed. I've been a little disappointed in some of the interviews because it seems like he just want to agree with everything that everybody is saying, and that's not a real interview. That's not a real interview. You know what I mean? And that conversation definitely deserves some pushback. Since you say I'm really side eyeing the caliber of men in Huntsville, the pickings don't look too good based off what we've been seeing. I totally agree. I totally agree. Yeah. But he spoke briefly about hey Neva P. He spoke briefly about Black being closed, and he said that the issues and all of that they've been resolved. He also said that he hopes that they show it on the show, and he also hopes that they show who helped Marceau get it resolved. And just the way that he said that, I think that it's gonna be him that comes to the rescue for Marceau. We shall see. He had a lot to say about the Sonny and Moses thing. He said that that situation is effed up. He said because it's hurtful to Destiny. He said Destiny cried because she lost her friend, meaning Moses. And what he said about Sonny, he said that the producers call them often, every day, and ask, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? And he said that Destiny was emotionally vulnerable. And basically, that Sonny used that to get her man. He said that Sonny and Moses poured salt in Destiny's wound by joining this show. Um, I had to agree with this part. He said that Moses is just latching on to anybody that shows him genuine interest and care. Now, a lot of us said that we felt like, look, if they fell in love, they fell in love. But a lot of us said that we felt like that was the reason why Moses chose Sonny. Number one, she got a little more going on than Destiny, excuse me. But we know that Moses is big on somebody showing him love. He kept saying Destiny wasn't there for him, wasn't there for the birthday. She wasn't there. She dropped the ball. She this, she that. Sonny entered the scene and picked up where Destiny dropped that ball at. She said she picked it up and scored. So I did agree with Maurice on that. Um, Yeah, seems like Moses did latched on quick, child. But he also said with Moses being handsome and all of that, he could have had his pick of the litter. And he really didn't, these are my words, agree with him. Well, I think he may have said it. Him and Sonny getting together. He said Moses could have had the pick of the litter. Why Sonny, Destiny's producer, and then why move to Huntsville or, attempt to, or whatever the case may be, where Destiny lives. So he riding for Destiny. When it comes to the Martell and Trish situation, he said that the both of them has not come all the way clean. I don't know how you guys feel about that, but I took that like Maurice knows something. And we know that Martell is a bragger when it comes to his conquest of concubines or whatever you want to call them. And I think that he probably done already told Maurice and So that he hit it and quit it with Sonny. So yeah, he said Martell and Trish has not come all the way clean. What he said about Ken is he said that Ken is real mature to be young. And I kind of beg to differ. I think that Ken composes himself well when it comes to conversations and all of that. But I think he is showing that he's young because, he's giving off that he's wet behind the ears, that he's easily manipulated, that a person can sit right there and look down at the floor, don't give him eye contact or nothing. And he okay with that. He got blinders on. So I think that Ken is sprung. I really, really do. So I don't get him as being really, really mature. But he did say that Ken out here being in love and all of that got him out here looking foolish. I had to agree with that. I did. Lastly, he was asked about Mel and Martell. Dustin said, so far this season, we have not seen them film with each other. And what are your thoughts on that? Maurice said that he hopes to get to a place, he hopes that, Mel and Martell get to a place where they don't have to film separately. I know you do. Because guess what? If they were still filming together, we probably wouldn't have heard about them two kids, them two daughters. So I know you do hope that they get back to a place where they could film together. Because guess what? All of you guys can fall back basically like you've done for the past 5 years. Mel and Martell are the driving force behind Love and Marriage Huntsville. That's just it. That's all. But he also said that he don't know what it will take for them to get back cordial. And he said both sides. Let's remember the key words here: sides. We've seen clips of Mel saying you got to pick a side. And he said he feels like both sides need to apologize and the both of them need to forgive. That's his thoughts on that. Lastly, briefly, he spoke about the DUI arrest. And Dustin asked him about that and what did you want to say to the people and all of that. And he said what he wants to say to the people is let the legal system play out. That's it. And Dustin left it right there. So again, no pushback. I mean, I do understand that it is still an open legal matter, but something, Dustin, something. So look, I don't know how much Carlos King over there paying Dustin, but we see a big difference just in his commentary. Dustin like words like minutia and all these big words and all of that. And for me, when he first hit the scene, and I do think he's a great guy, don't get me wrong, not taking nothing personal. And he has other things that's going on. But when it comes to him giving his perspective on Love and Marriage Huntsville, he was a little more what's the word I'm looking for? Down to earth? A little more down to earth. He kept it real to Carlos when it comes to the messy mamas on the show. Said that they shouldn't be there. At one point, he was a mellow meter. Um, it's just a very, very big difference. Very, very big difference. And I get that you have to be fair, but as Girlfriend Chronicles said, you're just not bringing it like you used to. You know what I mean? It's just an interview. You know what I mean? One of those type of interviews where you're not gonna shake the table at all. That's what it is, Mixie. Thank you for that. Down, watered down. Let me get to your comment. Mixie said Dustin's interviewing techniques have continuously been watered down. Is not the same powerful technique. Do you guys remember when Dustin and Carlos first started sitting down and discussing the show? And everybody wanted Dustin. Oh my God, we want Dustin to be the host at the reunion. Dustin needs to come out after the show and give his thoughts, his thoughts, his thoughts. But it's different. Dustin don't want to shake the table. He does not want to shake the table at all. And yeah, you know what I mean? That's not, yeah, he's interviewing, but that's not a good interview for me. And a lot of them, I hate to say it, a lot of them have been that way. And again, I think that he's great. I've been following Dustin well before even knowing his takes on Love and Mary Huntsville, but some things have changed. Some things have changed. Thank you, Z Frenchie. He used to be non-biased. And now it seems like there is a little biasness. Is that a word, child? Biasness. I need to look that up. I done made up a word like Wanda, child. Y'all, let me look this up. I am disappointed. Hold on. Bi- biasness. Hold on. I know I'm wrong. Child. See, I gotta stop playing. It is child. Oh, it's a word. Oh, I was about to be so I was about to be so disappointed in myself. Biasness is a noun that means an attitude or inclination that favors one way of thinking or acting over others, especially without considering other possibilities. Baby, I'm over here pumping my hands in the air because I thought I had a moment just like this.
Y'all came here to be spectate, whatever the word is. I probably want to respect that.
Ooh, chat. My mom and daddy would have came back, all that private school education and all that. You making up words? No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Oh, I'm so proud of myself. Thank you. I probably wouldn't have been able to live that down. Okay. But that's that on the interview, guys. Um, I will give a little more commentary um on Carlos and Dr. Heavenly sit down today. It's a little more Huntsville happenings that's out here that we will discuss tomorrow as well. In Power Hour, and then several hot topics. Another story that was heartbreaking. I'm not even gonna mention it right now because I'm at my limit. But rest in peace again to Sonia Massie. You guys don't laugh at me, baby. A sweat broke out on my forehead and everything. Do you hear me? Baby, we can't hide that. We can't. Now, if I'm talking in slang, that's a different thing. But I said that biasness with my chest, okay? No, ma'am, Z Frenchie. No, ma'am. Sis, go away from me with that, okay? Go away from me with that. You make it up tomorrow in your live. Let me see what you gonna make up. No. No, 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 no. Let me read Miss M. Robinson's comment. You said I had 8 weeks of radiation. Hubby and I loving each other a lot, but the effects of radiation resulted in burnt skin. Oh my God. On my breast, back, and under my arms and stomach. Oh my goodness, M. Robinson. Oh my goodness. Prayers, prayers, prayers. Um, I wonder, and I'm so sorry for that. I wonder if Kimmy has some of the same similar symptoms, or things that to happen with her. And just imagine. Oh, with you putting that in the chat, that made that rolling over and suffering through it real for me. That made that real for me. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. M. Robinson, prayers going up. Are you in remission? Are you still currently going through your treatment? Let me know. And prayers, prayers, prayers. Oh my God, reading that is painful. You know how you can read something and you can just imagine and sort of feel? You know what I mean? Wow. Okay, remission, remission. Okay. God is good. God is good. And Deshonda, I know Deshonda is our cutie crew. Deshonda, your position is higher than a typical nurse. I forgot now. And none of it is typical, but you guys know what I mean. But Deshonda said, yes, radiation will burn your skin. My friend had the same thing with her radiation treatments. Look, that made the whole sentence that he said as far as rolling over and suffering through it, that really made that real. This comment. My goodness. Um, yeah. Yes, prayers, prayers, prayers. M. Robinson. But let me drop this link. This is a power hour. We got about 20 minutes. If anybody want to come up and give me your thoughts, did you watch the interview or based off of what I said? If you want to come up and join me, feel free to hit the link. No accountability. Oh, your husband is Dr. Michael. Dr. Michael that drops down in the chat. Yay. Oh. Oh yeah, we know Dr. Michael was nothing like okay, she celebrate your sister. And since you told me about your sister before, you said your sister celebrated her 1 year cancer-free anniversary on Saturday. Yes. It's no joke. So prayers up to anyone have dealt with breast cancer. Facts. Breast cancer or any form of cancer. Congratulations to your sister, sis. That is amazing news. And her sister loves her because you've talked about your sister to me a couple times. So that is excellent news. All right, I'm going to read some comments. Shout out to you guys if you sent me a cash app. I am going to go back to how I used to do in the beginning because I do appreciate all of you guys' support. And I used to acknowledge you all on the community wall. So I will do that for sure. Child watched parts of Wanda's live the other night. I guess I'll go ahead and touch on that. I didn't have any intentions on doing so. But child, that's when she had on some purple sequins, purple and gold. And Wanda was driving on her way to Huntsville. And this is what I'll say about Wanda. Wanda, I think that your previous actions are tearing you up. Did I write notes the other day about that? That was Saturday afternoon-ish before we went live. But she spoke on Kiki a lot. And she's trying to change the narrative. And no, ma'am. She said Kiki was the only one that gave her some, it wasn't her words as far as pushback, but basically they bumped head. Me and my niece, we definitely bumped head. No, Wanda, Kiki had to come out here and check you on several occasions. I didn't call that mutual friendly fire, if you know what I mean. She came out here to defend herself with the things that you were saying about her for quite some time, over a year. But she say her arguing partner is gone now. And you know, I do think that people deal with grief again in their own ways. And I do think that there is some regret when it comes to Wanda and some of the things that she said. But that's not how it was portrayed to us, Wanda, when you were out here, saying the things that you said. I'm not gonna beat Wanda up because again, um, you know, I know that she's probably going through it, but you can't change what we witness. You cannot do that, Wanda, at all. You cannot do that. She also said that she's going to try to stop talking about mail, but she went ahead later on in the scene and talked about mail. I'm not gonna name her name, but girl, we knew who you were talking about. So Wanda was Wanda-ing. Um, and I just wish that, I can't say what folks should do, what is up with this mic, and how they should operate going forward. But it would be nice if, you didn't have to learn lessons like that the way that you had to learn it. And if you did learn a lesson, I think that you should just change your ways. And again, accountability. And say, you know what, I said some messed up stuff about my little niece. And you guys should see how a person can be here today and gone tomorrow. And I'm sorry for that. I pray that, she forgave me and all of that. That's what accountability looks like for me. That's what I think too, Mixie. That conscience is eating her up. It was weird because she was smiling and looking off like she was really believing that, and no, because I feel like if they would have made amends and, let's say if they would have spoken before the unfortunate passing of Kiki, I think Wanda would have came out here and said that. She didn't. And then it's also not helping. Again, change behavior is an apology. Even if you can't utter the words out your mouth, change behavior is can serve as an apology. And yeah, I don't want to hear about you talking about your great nephews if you still talking down about the grandmama. They have to hear that. And just like you're their aunt, that's their grandmother. So either let bygones be bygones and leave all that mess in the past. Now is the time. Now is the time. So I couldn't take the whole live at all, but I wasn't buying that. What's going on with Teresa? Teresa say, thanks, everyone. Thank you, ladies. Okay, that's sis. Let me scroll up. 3 years, Teresa, from being in remission. Yay. Congratulations. Congratulations. Yes, yes, yes. We love it. We love it. And it gives hope to women and men, excuse me, that are still going through it. You guys know we got a cutie crew sis, Angela Richardson. And when Angela Richardson hit my link for the first time, it was around the time of the comments that Maurice child made. And Angela gave us detailed information as far as treatment and all of that, and the difference of the level of care of how her husband handled her. And it was just a beautiful story. I remember coming out saying that, damn, we wish we would have gotten that from Kimmy. Missed opportunity. I've said that before. I'll go ahead and say it again. It was a missed opportunity for Kimmy to really come out here and educate. M. Robinson just educated us. Some of you guys may have already known it, but she educated us on the side effects or the effects that radiation caused her. We didn't get that with Kimmy. I think that, and look, I get it. Women want to remain strong, and you know what I mean. And she's looking good. Don't get me wrong. But again, it was a missed opportunity to really, really be transparent. Let us know if you how scared you were and what were the effects and how did you feel after radiation and chemo and all of that was swept under the rug. And we know that the season ended off last year based off of what? SEX. Kimmy and Martell in a hotel room or wherever they were, and she had on the red. Well, she took pictures and all of that. Her story has been, I feel, what it took to get that man. SEX. Being appealing to him and satisfying his needs no matter what. So, yeah. Teresa Wright, you said Angela Richardson broke it all the way down, didn't she? Didn't she? Yes, ma'am, she did. And I remember all of you all's stories, but I definitely remember Angela. I really, really do. And yeah, she educated us. She educated us. Those of you that's gone through it, you guys were able to, chime in. It was a beautiful members only live. It really was. Let's see. Okay, I'm reading some comments. We got 8 minutes. We gonna be up out of here. Nobody wanted to click the link. Shout out to the mods. All of you guys should have gotten something from me starting Friday until today. You guys know I appreciate you. So thank you again for all that you do. I have been through it. You would never believe Kimmy had it. You know what I think? And I think that that's why a lot of people, and I never did, I never doubted that she had it. I saw Simply Beautiful in here earlier too. Hey, Simply Beautiful. I never doubted that she had it. It's a couple people that did. And the reason why I feel I'm not in their head, so I don't know, is just for that very reason. She didn't want to come out here and look like what she been through. You know what I mean? And imagine all of the women across the world, because Love in Mirror Huntsville is not just based out of the United States. Imagine all the women across the world that would have been tuned in and supporting her and following her and all of that. All of that. Yes. Yes, MD Hill. Her mom was diagnosed shortly after that. She touched on it and let it go. You know? So oh, thank you, Tyra. You said hubby had to bandage me just for me to make it to work. X was not on our minds. Living is. You better say it. You better say it. And that's why a lot of us were so appalled. And that's why I said in Robinson, even in my commentary, that I wish Dustin would have said, okay, that's all good, great, and terrific, but you threw a tantrum because your wife was diagnosed and that led to you talking about her rolling over and suffering through it. She been rolling over, in my opinion, and suffering through it since before they got married. I think she knew that a couple women wanted that man, and I just think that she was willing to do a whole lot. A whole lot. And I think that's why he was so comfortable in saying that, because yeah, that continued. She was willing to continue to do a whole lot even with going through what she was going through. Absolutely disgusting. Okay, couple more. Let's see. What Mixie say? What Mixie say? Deshonda, yes, I love my nurse NPs. Y'all doing an awesome job. Look, even Deshonda broke down for us as far as advocating for yourself when you need any type of treatment. That should let you know that I remember each and every story. Each. Just amazing. Amazing. Let's see. I glanced at her live and kept it moving. I didn't have the energy to deal with her. Okay, I don't know. Oh, you talking about spectacious. So Teresa, you was spectacious over there. You just glanced at it. Mm-mm. Um, let's see. But Mixie, oh, that's what Tyra was saying. Yes, and Mixie, I totally agree. I think it's eating her up, and I think that as long as she continues to come out here and continue to be messy, it's gonna continue to eat her up. Just change. That should have been a shocker to your system, like it was for everybody else, and I'm sure she was shocked. But you can go and leave the messiness in the past, and you can start by just not even continuing to mention her when it comes to anything that happened as far as an exchange of words, because I don't ever remember, and I'm going to get off of it because I want her to rest in peace, but I don't ever remember Kiki coming out here and disrespecting Wanda. She always came out here and responded to the things that were said. It's going to be respectful. Yeah. Yeah. What is Tay T said? She did Philly girl for life. She did. She did. And I'm praying for them because, yes, child, thick tongue, get up off of me because I just said them. I think I said them instead of them. Um, I am praying for them because, yeah, that's tough. 3 losses back to back. And I agree. She seemed like in the beginning of the live, I got on up out of there, child, about 10 minutes after she started or whatever. But she did seem sad. You know what I mean? So I think she'll continue to feel sad. Again, let that mess go. Life is too short. Life is too short. Okay. Let's see, couple more and we are out of here. Um, but yeah, Maurice, sir, we not buying that. No, sir. Let me go ahead and put this because this meme's face was my face looking at the whole doggone live. We not buying that. Mm-mm. No. And yeah, what else do they have to offer? Hey, God's grace. God's grace. I saw your name in Mail Stories. I saw your name in Mail Stories. I said, that's a Cutie Crew sister as well. I will say this. Let me check right now. My post office ain't shiznit. Do you hear me? Which? Okay, let me do something real quick. Because if so, I will have an evening live tomorrow. Okay. So they left the notice in my PO box. My package was delivered today. So I'm gonna run to the post office on my lunch tomorrow. So I will not have an afternoon power hour, but I will have an evening. Oh, maybe after 6, maybe not. It depends on how long we'll be over at Sis's place. So no, I'll probably skip until Wednesday because I know we're gonna be over there for a couple hours. Um, hmm. Post office. I don't know. You guys may see me on my lunch break, and I could run as soon as I get off to the post office because it's a couple heartbreaking stories I want to discuss with you guys. As I mentioned, more Huntsville happenings, all of the above. But yeah, I'm going to get my order. I'm going to get my order tomorrow. You got yours today, Mama V? Coffee got her Saturday, daughter of Israel. So a lot of you guys, look, with that tech outage, and it's still causing delays. Delta still hasn't bounced back when it comes to flights and all of that. Well, USPS, they say that played a part in some of these delays of orders. But I think that, people just seize the opportunity. And if they know that, okay, that means we ain't got to hump as hard, you guys, go ahead and chill for a bit. I think that could have been it as well. But I'm happy to see that it was there. But I should have had two. I should have had two orders delivered. And this is one of them. One of them. All right. Well, I feel better. A lot of you guys are putting in the chat that you got your orders today, Saturday. A couple people, and maybe they're closer to Alabama. They got theirs like last week, So I'm assuming like Georgia, Tennessee, and all the surrounding states. All right, sis, you say Wanda needs to seek counseling because guilt's going to swallow her up. Yeah, and sometimes you really need to take time to process things. And I think that YouTube should be the last thing on Wanda's mind unless she used her platform to talk about this situation in general when it comes to Kiki and educate us. Child, can Wanda educate us? Is she capable? Educate us on, look, tomorrow is not promised. You guys use what you all witness and learn from me. She can take this in a whole different direction, but I think she gonna have some mess in this up her sleeve. I ain't watching. Somebody else suffered through that, child. Somebody else. This is what I need y'all to be for me over there on Wanda's channel.
Y'all came here to be spectate, whatever the word is. I probably want to respect that.
Y'all, please, when she do go live, somebody else go over there and be spectacious, child. I can't do it. I can't do it. I don't know how I did it Saturday. I don't know what I was doing. Oh, I had just washed my hair and I was braiding them up, my little mini locks, micro locks. And child, she came across my screen. So that's how that happened. Because no man. But excellent power hour. I appreciate each and every one of you. Rest in peace again to Sonia, Massie. There should be zero bond. Zero bond. Zero. This man, in my opinion, and again, we'll talk about this either in Cutie Crew membership or Patreon. Maybe Patreon. I may have to take all these political conversations on Patreon. I also saw a post from Mims, and he said that his video of him speaking about 45 and all of that was not monetized. So they removed monetization on that. But we'll discuss because the words that I really want to say, I definitely cannot say on YouTube. Heartbreaking. For those of you that did not see, and if you can stomach it, naturally the footage that they show and stop it right before he pow-powed in her face. In her face. What a monster. What a monster. Good night, Neva P. All right, Cutie Crew. First, we do have to say, hey, Jersey girl, you got yours on Saturday. Look, I went to the post office Friday. No, I went to the post office last week. I went Tuesday and Wednesday. I will have to go back and check my live videos. Whatever days I did not go live for my midday power hour, that's where I went. I went to the post office Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday. And did I go Saturday? I'm trying to think of Saturday morning. Yeah, I went Saturday. I went Saturday too. I went 4 days, okay? So, it's there and I will be going to pick it up tomorrow. Either it'll be after work because I could make it there and back before Cisco live. But meet me over at Pink Table Topics tomorrow. I'm sure Sis got an excellent topic lined up. So meet me over there. Also, shout out to Aunt Debbie. Aunt Debbie went live today. I'm sure Aunt Debbie will be going live tomorrow. Aunt Debbie goes live at 5:30 Central. and Sis goes live at 6. Diva Pink Table Topic goes live at 6:30 Central. You guys make it easy with the set times. It's easy for us to remember and all of the above. But rest in peace again to Sonia, Massie. Prayers and condolences go out to her friends and family, anybody that was triggered by that, all of that. Prayers going up. If that don't let you know you need to get on up out there and vote, baby, I don't know what will, based off of Project 25 and some of the things that the orange guy wants to implement. Neva, you got your lemon bundle last week. Oh, let me say this. I need to hold on. I need to I ordered the lemon when I was still in Arizona. But I finally found some lemon body wash. So you guys know that Bath and Body Works have their semi-annual sale, and they have, it's called Fresh. I got it in my hand. I ordered about 5 bottles because I love lemon. Fresh Almafi, AMALFE. Fresh Almafi lemon body spray. And I pair that with the lemon scrub. Then I also use my other favorite from Philosophy, lemon custard. Oh, MG. You guys got to try it. You have to try it to pair with Mel's lemon body scrub. Amazing. It really, really is. But okay, Pamela, she can't educate me. She can't educate me. Pamela, will you go over there and be a spectator for us? Let me put spectator one more again. Shout out to those in the bushes.
Y'all came here to be spectate, whatever they word is. I probably want to respect that.
Respect it. Shout out to those that are in the bushes. I do respect you guys. I appreciate you guys. Look, a view is a view. And I appreciate you guys. Some of you guys are shy, don't want to drop down. We get it. We get it. So shout out to you guys. Shout out to the replay gang yang. Mr. Maurice, we need you to go ahead and go back to the table, sir, and come up with something else. Short, quick statement. I don't know what was wrong with me, dude. For that to come out my mouth, I don't know what was going on with me. But no, I should have never said that, blah, blah, blah. Not I was throwing a tantrum. For sex, come on now. Yes, the lemon butter, but this is a body spray. So you can pair this. I don't know about you guys, but I pair some of my lotions and body butters and all of that with my body sprays and some perfume. It just enhances it all. But yes. Okay, Pamela, I'm gonna be looking forward to your recap. You say you're gonna do it as much as possible. You're gonna go. Okay, let me write that down and put it on my wall here. Because I'm definitely gonna call you all Pamela. Pamela Johnson says she gonna take one for the team. Hold on, Pamela Johnson. Gonna take one for the team and watch or spectator over there at Wanda's. I got it right here. I'm gonna give you to our members only, Pamela. And we need a recap chat. If she come live before then, we're gonna be looking for a recap from you because I can't do it. No ma'am. No ma'am. But thank you guys again. You guys enjoy the rest of your Monday. I am going to bed early from all that kicking it I did this weekend. But this twice a day wasn't bad. Do you, sis? Yes, Deshonda. Deshonda said, ooh, let me read Follow Me Black real quick. I can't take the heartbreak. I am empathic and I'm trying to protect my energy. Yes, prayers and condolences to her family, but it's hard to take on more. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. And I don't know if it started with when we were on lockdown, but a lot of stories I just scroll past. Now, I did read up on Sonia Massie's story, but it took so much because I do the same thing. It took so much for me to watch it. It took a lot. And I am disgusted, angered, outraged, all of the above. And I can't say what I want to say, but Illinois stopped something years ago, and that's what he deserved. Life in the clanker is not enough for me. And the other option is no longer available, unfortunately. But Deshonda said, I pair my body butter with body sprays and perfumes as well. Yes. If you guys don't do it, you better get to doing it because it enhances. So you think that males, you think it smell good now. You're supposed to pair, and you got to make sure you're pairing it up. You got to do some testing to see how that pairing will work. But I will take a picture for those of you because you can't find. I have been looking for lemon body spray for years, from when I started ordering philosophy lemon custard, and I could not find it. And child, I got these for $4 a bottle, I think, with that semi-annual sale, Bath and Body Works. But I'll take a picture and put it on the community wall. Well, I'll put it on the regular wall, not just members only, for anybody that want a nice body spray to pair up with that, with Mills Lemon product. The body scrub as well as the butter. It's amazing. Put that somewhere about combining lemons. What you mean, Z Frenchie? I don't understand. Your order is coming Wednesday, Pamela. Okay, spell what again, Neva P? Oh, let me put it. It's so hard to see because it's in cursive, but it is. I'll put it in the chat, but I'll snap a picture and put it on the community wall immediately after I end. But this is Bath and Body Works. My mic is in the way of my keyboard, so I'm typing real slow. But it is called Fresh AMALFI Lemon. And then what I'll also do, let me search real quick. Let me see if I can bring it up. And if I can bring it up, I'll show you guys right now. I'll share it. Hold on. I love it. And I may order some more because I'm like a stickler for products. I got too many of them right now. Oh, they got a candle too. What? Hold on. Hold on, guys. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Now, somebody reselling these things on eBay for double the price that they got them. Let me take Maurice off. Maurice, come correct. Kimmy, put your foot down. Enough. Enough. Child. Ooh. Uh-uh. But let me share this real quick with you guys. Present, share, share. So that way you guys can see a picture of it now. And then I'll still post a picture. Can you guys see this? Or maybe I'll click on it. Well, they got 3 for. That's still $10 a piece. But this is how it looks. So the bottles are blue with the lemons, fresh, Amalfi, 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 and it is the body spray. Pair that with that, and I promise you guys, you will not be disappointed. Let's see if I could bring up another picture. I should really order. Look how much these people selling this for. I probably could have tripled my money and sold them. But I'll bring it up. Let's see if this is going to be larger. Yeah, it is. So take a look at the screen. Take a look, take a look, take a look. I highly recommend it. Highly, highly recommend it to pair with it. You will not be disappointed. But check Bath and Body Works website. Maybe they, I don't know if they would have them on clearance possibly. But yeah, I order every year that sale that's in June. And I stack up on, candles and all that type of stuff. And I got them for the cheap, cheap. I did. Okay. So there you go. There you go. Thank you guys again. Shout out to each and every one of you that joined me for this power hour. I appreciate you guys. I will chat with you guys tomorrow afternoon. And then I'll see you over at Aunt Debbie's. I'll see you at where's G Squad? G Squad in here. Glam Rock's got a channel. Pink Table Topics. It's a lot of content creators. So let's make sure to continue to support. And Twan, excuse me, Traces of Twan. Shout out to all the content creators and a special shout out if you guys are also members of my channel. I appreciate you. I really, really do. All right, guys, we out of here. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your Monday, and I'll chat with you soon. Bye.
Chit chat with QT. Chit chat with QT. Chit chat, chit chat, chit chat with QT. With QT. Chit chat with QT. Chit chat, chit chat, chit chat with QT.